BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome back to the Owlery. Today I'm bringing you my weekly wrap-up. So it was the first week of ARC August and I was able to read 4 of my review books. I'm super proud of myself. Let's go ahead and get started. The first book that I read was Saving His Wolf by Carrie Adrian. This is a novella in the Shifter War series and I got this in exchange for an honest review. The first 3 books that I read this week are actually in exchange for a review from the author. I read the first 2 books in the Shifter War series last month and I really enjoyed them, but this novella is absolutely my favorite in this series. There are people who shift into bears and wolves, and this novella kind of combines those 2 worlds even though they kind of live in the same area. And the romance in this story was my absolute favorite. I loved the couple in this one much more than the couples in the first 2 books. I just thought that they were like so real and relatable, and I loved that it wasn't as insta-lovey as the first 2 books. The first 2 books weren't really insta-love, but you know, just a tad bit more than this one, and I just overall really enjoyed it. It was such a short and sweet novella that I just really loved. I love the how she makes this whole shifter plot line. There's a religious aspect to it, kind of. There's like a guardian that kind of protects these shifters in this world, and I just really love this series in general. And Carrie Adrian is such a sweetheart. We got together to do a giveaway for you guys, which I will link down below in the description. So in the giveaway you will win an e-copy of Saving His Wolf, and you can read this as a standalone. You don't have to read the first 2 books in the series in order to read this one, and a $50 Amazon gift card. So a super awesome giveaway. Thank you so much to Carrie, who's an amazing author. I love her work, and thank you for providing this giveaway for all of my viewers. And then the next book that I read was called Catalyst by Kate Wars, and this one is an apocalypse novel. I rated this one a 3 out of 5 stars. I really love the idea of this plot. Basically, there is a terrorist organization that releases this like super virus into the world, and the main characters in this story kind of get the first exposure to this super virus, and it's about them surviving it and trying to track down these people who are releasing this super virus. And it was really interesting. The only thing that I can complain about this one, which kind of like made the story a little bit difficult to read, is there wasn't much world building. So you get put into the action very quickly, which was really interesting. It really grabbed my attention, but you don't really get backstory on what's going on at this time period. You don't get background on the organization or the couple, the main couple that's in this relationship that the story kind of starts around. We don't really get to see them before the super virus breaks out, so you don't really get to have a connection to them as a relationship. But other than the world building not being as set up as well as I was hoping, this is a really enjoyable story. Like I said, very exciting. You get put into the action really quickly, and I ended up liking it. I just wish that the world building had set up the story a little bit better. Then I read Magic. Kate Wars was also kind enough. That was another giveaway for you guys, my viewers. So you were going to win a signed print copy of Catalyst, and you were also going to get a $15 gift card to Starbucks. So if you love all the coffee, definitely check out the description below for that giveaway. By Mira Monroe, gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I loved this story. Another short story. It's not as big as a full-size novel, but I read it really quickly in about a day. Basically, this is about our main character, Willow, and she finds out one day that she is a Wiccan. She has magic. She's a witch, basically, and she is the heir to the Wiccan throne, and lots of really interesting things about her past. I love how the magic system was set up. The world building was terrific. The writing style was great. There was some grammatical and weird sentence structure issues, but other than that, I really loved this story. If you're a fan of the Mortal Instruments or the Sweep series by Kate Tiernan, I think that you would really love this book. I am really excited for the next one, which comes out very, very soon, called Rain, and I loved this story. I really connected to Willow and the side characters, and there isn't a lot of romance in this story at all. I think there's like underlying romance that is going to show itself a little bit more in the second story that I'm excited about, but it's a story that doesn't have a lot of love or romance, romantic love, I should say, and I just really enjoyed the whole aspect about it. There was some twists in there that I really wasn't expecting, and overall it was just a really great story. The last book that I finished this week was The Drazen's Curse, a Doctor Who novel, and I was really bummed about this one, you guys. I rated it a 2-star, and I rated it a 2-star because, I don't know, it's just a lot more enjoyable to watch Doctor Who than it is to read about it. This is also set in the, like, 70s, so it's this Doctor. I don't know what number he is or his name or anything like that, because that's old school Doctor, and I haven't watched any of those, but I think that's another reason why I might not have liked it. I didn't connect to this Doctor. I've never seen any of his episodes, so I wasn't really, like, huge. I really wasn't able to connect with his personality because I didn't have, like, backstory as to what his personality is. If it was, like, Matt Smith or David Tennant or even the new Doctor, I think I would have more of a connection. Also, the setting is a golf course, so there's, like, this monster from outer space, you know, if you've watched Doctor Who, you know what I mean, that is killing people on this golf course. And I'm probably one of the few people on the face of the planet that loves Doctor Who and loves golf. My dad has golfed my entire life. He was in the PGA Amateur Tour, and like, one of my earliest memories was selling golf balls and golf tees out of his truck on the side of the road when we lived in North Florida. And it's just, golf has always been a really big part of my life. I love, I can't golf now, but I like to caddy, and I like to, like, go with my dad when he's golfing. It's just really peaceful. And anyway, even though I really like golf, the whole golf setting was really boring, and I think that anyone who finds golf boring already is just going to be like, this is a total bore. So, you know, if I really love golf and I didn't like the setting of this, then I think anyone would really just be bored with the whole story. So I was just really disappointed. I really wanted to love this book, and I just didn't. Now, I started 2 books. The first one is Alice in Wonderland, I think is by J.M. Sullivan. I haven't even started this book yet, you guys. Like, I marked it as read, or I marked it as to read today on Goodreads, and I haven't even, like, started it. So I haven't really technically started reading it yet, but the other one is When Dimple Met Rishi. I have been listening to the audiobook a little bit this week to kind of, like, give me a break from all of the review books that I'm needing to read this month, but I'm really enjoying that one so far. It's really well written. I love it. I can't wait to read the rest of it. But that's really all I have for you guys for my weekly wrap up. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm actually going to be going on vacation the next 10 days or so, and I have some pre-recorded videos for you guys, but I probably won't have a wrap up until the end of August, unfortunately. So if any one of you guys is participating in ARC August, good luck. I hope that you're reading all of the review books, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.